Welcome back to the channel. So lately the diesels have taken a very bad PR hit, and as a big fan of diesel cars, I have taken the responsibility on my side to make a strong case for the diesels, and for that I have with me the BMW X7 with the 40D engine. This is not only powerful, smooth, good on economy, but also the emissions, which when I tell you the number is going to blow your mind. Whoa! So the specifications. This is the B57, a 3-liter straight-six diesel by BMW, which has had many iterations and variations over the past years. But the one we are driving is the B57 technical update 3rd. So by that, it automatically implies this has a 48-volt mild hybrid system attached to it. But that's not important. I'm going to give you the numbers, what the car makes without that system's intervention. So this makes 340 horsepower and 700 Newton meters of torque. Yes. So this is the 40D, which I will remind you again, not a 50D. And I say this very responsibly because I am aware that the M50D, which was available in the pre-facelift version of the X7, made almost the same torque number, slightly more, 760 Newton meters if I remember correctly, but almost the same. Why I am emphasizing on almost the same? Because, as I said, the B57 has had plenty of iterations and a number of variations over the years. It has had multiple turbos, even 3 turbos. But that M50D was a quad turbo setup, 4 turbos. Whereas this 700 Newton meters being made by this B57 versus the 760 Newton meter M50D, which was a quad turbo setup. So that says a lot, that how BMW has worked with its partners to evolve this B57 platform and keep evolving till they reach a pinnacle. And I believe the 40D is that pinnacle of diesel motoring, diesel engineering, and truly a marvel in its own right. Interestingly, the M50D is not available right now in the facelift. I wonder why. A quick talk about the fuel economy. So when I got the car, this being a media car, the range was approximately 1000 kilometers. So that itself is a good range for a car this size with 80 liters of tank capacity and being driven by media day in and day out. So the quoted fuel economy numbers are 14.3 kilometers per liter, I believe. The main way in which the system saves fuel is by coasting, which is what the 48-volt mild hybrid system does, that it decouples the engine from the drivetrain to enable a sailing feature, which is nothing but coasting. I will be not surprised if this achieves well over 15 kilometers per liter if you're traveling at cruising speeds. Right now, I am adhering to speed norms. This is going to end up, probably getting around 17, 18 kilometers per liter right now. So this is a fantastic piece of engineering, great kit of engine this is, because I genuinely believe a good engine is an engine which is having a great blend of performance and economy. And the B57 is a perfect example in this statement. There is no sign of high performance diesel. There is no M340D. There is no X3M40D. There is no M550D. there is no facelift M550D, but there was no pre-facelift M550D for India also. Yes, there was just one X7 M50D, and I believe 7 Series also had a 50D, I'm not sure. But X7 was catastrophically priced in its pre-facelift M50D version. And where will the diesel-loving enthusiast and the real purist, or probably, so how will they be able to afford one? Why did the M340i become a hit? Because the M340i was attainable. It was always probably, because the pricing was under 1 crore, so people thought, yes, they can manage. And it was still very much well priced. So I urge and I request BMW to offer more high performance diesel offerings from their M Performance stable, and believe in the enthusiast, and they will definitely make those high performance diesels a hit, because they have done this previously. Look at their 5 Series. Their 5 Series is a hit because that 530 diesel, which was again a 3-liter diesel, a straight 6, that time it was not under the B category, but it started off with the N category engines. So the 530D, the 30D engines made the 5 Series what it is, not the M5. Another way of having fun is going pedal to the metal in higher gears and let the engine do its bit. Let it fight it out from the bottom end, and you can feel that power. And this B57 does it in such a creamy manner. It is absolutely unparalleled. I'm surprised that this is the first 3-liter diesel BMW straight 6 I'm covering on the channel, and I've never done this before. That's a shame. So the narrative around banning diesels and demonizing diesels has always been about emissions, right? So let's go to the BMW website and check the emissions of the 40D engine and compare it with the 40i engine. So the 40i is having gram per kilometer rating of more than 200. And this 40D, which is the diesel variant, is having only 185 gram per kilometer. So that means the diesel is less on emissions. And as far as I know, when it comes to emissions, the lower the number, the better. So this is absolutely fantastic. I wasn't aware about it. And because I was researching about this video and this topic and the diesels, this number really startled me. And in India, we have a city which has completely banned diesels. अभी क्या करेंगे अरविंद केजरीवाल साहब? यहाँ पे तो टेक्नोलॉजी बेटर हो गई आपसे. अभी क्या करेंगे? अभी पेट्रोल को बैन कर देंगे. So I genuinely feel banning is not the solution. You need to regulate it. Yeah, you can regulate it. But banning diesel cars is ridiculous. And this is taking a hit on the psychology of the auto manufacturers, and their development in diesels is also probably not as much as they were used to. Now, definitely the EV mindset is there. That's a different topic. I will not get into it. But yes, the bombshell is this, that the 40D is lower on emissions, which is the diesel is lower on emissions compared to the petrol counterpart. Today, the narrative is such that you never know what will happen. And when you have this B57 engine, which is extremely strong on performance, supremely refined motor, absolutely cream, great on fuel efficiency, and now as we discussed that it is good on emissions also. So my tip to you is buy the diesels till you can. And on that note, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.